Jerky review. Yes, I am. Why do you ask, buddy? Because I want to have some with you. I know, buddy, but you're a cat. It doesn't work like that. I don't care. I'm going to stay right here and bother you. Hey, welcome back to part 3 of episode 30 of Brian's Jerky Journey. Thanks for joining. I am your host in the place to be, the Flash t-shirt wearing, beef jerky tearing, host in the place to be, the notorious Brian G. And I'm going to take things a little bit outside of my comfort zone, if you want to say it. It is a Thursday morning right now. I'm actually off today. It's one of those rare days, probably less than a handful of days a month, where I actually have days where my workload is fairly manageable, that I can maybe just get it done and then take care of some work-life personal issues. In this case, being doctor's appointments. So I had 3 doctor's appointments today, and I had already rescheduled one of them because there was some snow that we got here in New England, caused a 2-hour delay. So I had to reschedule that, and so basically I have about less than an hour before my next appointment, and those are pretty much back-to-back. So an appointment for an hour, and then 45 minutes later, my last appointment. And then I had to reschedule my, it was an eye doctor's appointment. I had to reschedule that for a couple weeks out. So fortunately, that is what it is. But I just thought I'd use this opportunity now to review the final 3 of Heidi Joe's Jerky. Right now, this is the sweet and spicy from Heidi Joe's Jerky. And so let's just read off the package here. So it's saying it's best if it's eaten by December 12th of 2020. There's nutritional content here. It is a serving size is 1... Well, that's interesting. 1 ounce standard serving size. It's a 1.6 ounce package, and they're saying the servings is about 3 1/4. So, yeah. So it's kind of touting the similar things that we've read in the prior package reviews. All natural, doesn't have preservatives, added MSG, artificial colors, flavor enhancers, or nitrates. So yeah. So let's look at the nutritional content for this 1 ounce serving size. It says it's 100 calories with 10 calories in fat. Only a gram of total fat, no saturated or trans fats, 15 milligrams of cholesterol with 440 milligrams of sodium, 14 grams of carbs, no dietary fiber, 12 grams of sugar, 12 grams of protein. I think from the part 1 that I already launched earlier this week, that one was actually similar content, and that was about 4 points for this bag. So yeah, let's tear into it. Tenderness, texture, initial scent. Okay, so I got a nice little smell to it when I, reached in to take the stuff out of the bag. So let's take a look here. So, what it kind of reminds me of is, like liquor? I don't know, it's like Twizzlers. But it's literally, when people say it's like the meat candy, this is kind of I think the example of when they say jerky, beef jerky is like a meat candy, it looks like candy. And in some cases, it's sweet, so it's almost like a sweet. But yeah, I really like the tenderness, the tenderness of it. It's not thick, but it's not flimsy. Like, you can move it around, but it's got a thickness to it as you're moving it around. And it's actually got a nice little line right here, where if you want to tear it, you can just probably follow this line and do it. So, a little effort to do that, but it's good. It's not going to break apart in your hands like that. So I'm going to give it a 4 in tenderness and texture. Scent and smell. The initial scent I liked, kind of has a nice scent to it. It's saying sweet and spicy. I'm not smelling sweet. I'm not smelling spicy. It's kind of in between. So it's not something where if it's too sweet or it's too spicy, it's going to kind of throw you back a little bit. It's got a nice mix of it that's probably going to be enough of both to balance out the negative effects that each one might entail. So I'm going to give it a 4 as well for scent and smell. Let's see how it chews and how it tastes. Tasting the sweetness. Somebody's wondering. So I'm tasting the sweet, and it goes down spicy. So it's a nice mix. It's a very interesting experience. Yeah, meat candy. Sweet and spicy. That's good. I'm going to give it a 5. I like that. That was good. All right. Next one. Hot garlic. Oh, boy. I found that the hot jerkies that I've sampled in prior episodes Garlic-based ones are the ones I think that get me the most. And I have no drink with me, so I'm screwed. But, yeah. Heart and garlic. Same thing. All natural, none of those things. High protein, low fat. Best if eaten by 12-12-20. 1.6 ounce package. They say it's one serving for this package. So for 1.6 ounces, it's 160 calories. 16 calories from fat. Very interesting number. So 10% fat, basically. 2 grams total fat. No saturated trans fats. 35 milligrams of cholesterol with 550 milligrams of sodium. 15 grams of carbs. No dietary fiber. 7 grams of sugar. 22 grams of protein. So that'll be a lower amount probably than the 4. It'll probably be 3 if I had to take a guess. I'll note it in the description line below. Let's tear into it. Tenderness, texture, initial scent. So taking an initial scent as I'm pulling it out, I can definitely smell where the garlic aspect is coming from, and you can, I don't know if you can see it here, but you can see some garlic. Looks like some pieces of minced garlic in here. Nice thick piece, and yeah. Let's see how it tears. I like the lines. Like if you can see the lines here, it's almost like perforated. So if you want to tear it, it's kind of like already pre-torn for you to just easily, if you're on the go. So again, moved it quickly. I liked it. I'm gonna give it a 4. Scent and smell. Again, initially smelling it, ooh, cheated, but initially smelling it, you can tell it's gonna have some sort of a hint of kick to it. So the garlic is there. It depends on how hot the pepper flakes are that are in here with the garlic, but not anything that's going to kind of throw you off. So I'll give it a 4 as well, and then see how it chews and tastes. There you go. Let's eat. Yeah, I'm getting the heat right there. Oh boy, that's good. Nice and hot. And this one's a nice little flimsier. Really easy to chew. I'm gonna give that a 5 as well. Good taste on the final 3 here. Heidi Joe's Jerky. And last but not least, teriyaki. Hooray! Save the best for last, in my opinion. I love teriyaki, as you guys know. Again, the content's the same throughout. Best if eaten by. I don't see a best if eaten by date. Oh wait, it's in here, dug here somewhere. 12/16/20. So I'm actually, just so you guys know real quick, I'm doing this in my car in the short term. My selfie tripod stick that I was using for home video, for home recordings, the tripod leg stopped working, and then I was having issues with the remote, and I was taking it off the stick to use remotely. So I actually returned it, and I should be getting a new one in the mail probably sometime next week. So I'm going to be doing these back in my car for the time being. All right. I just realized too that I did the placement all wrong too. So. All right. 1 ounce package, 1.6 servings. It's 1.6 ounce bag. So it says here it's 180 calories. So it must be very. Oh yeah, I'll tell you why in a second. 180 calories, 20 calories from fat, 2 grams total fat, no saturated trans fats, 30 milligrams of cholesterol, 590 milligrams of sodium, 24 grams of carbs. That's why. No dietary fiber, 22 grams of sugar, 20 grams of protein. So this is going to be a nice little sweet treat. Let's dig into it. Tenderness, textures, scent. Oh, that's the other thing too. Nice. This looks like they're smaller, but kind of a fatty component here. Again, solid consistency throughout from the 9 different flavors from Heidi Joe's Jerky. Again, this comes off more like a candy, which speaks to what people consider jerky to be. So I like that. going to give it a 4 for tenderness and texture. Scent and smell. Again, I can smell the teriyaki of it. I love the teriyaki smell. It's got kind of a filmy feel to it. Again, that kind of goes back to the tenderness and texture aspect of it. But you got the filmy feel to it as it relates to the flavoring is good. And it's not sticking to the hands after the fact. It feels like it is, but it's not. Nothing visible. So I'm going to give that a 4 as well. And then let's see how it chews and tastes. It's got a nice sweetness to it. It's good. Let's see what we got. I'm going to do that in future episodes where I'll do one. I won't do what I've been usually doing. After I taste it, I'll just grab a piece as I normally would, as anyone would normally do. Take a piece, put it in my mouth. Overall experience. Again, this is good. What a great way to end the last 3 samples here from Heidi Joe's Jerky out of Dunbarton Center, New Hampshire. And another 5. Another 5 on the teriyaki taste. It chews well. It lends well to it. And I really appreciate all that the people there have sent it to me. The Tanner family, I believe that's what their name is, but Heidi Joe's Jerky out of Dunbarton, New Hampshire. 23 Armin's Way. They are, like I said, from where I live, they're about 35 minutes northwest of Manchester, New Hampshire. So if you're ever in that area, be sure to check them out. Tell them Brian's Jerky Journey sent you. In the meantime, you can like that video. You can click down and like the video below. You can actually like my YouTube channel over here, and you can watch suggested prior videos that YouTube suggests. And you can look down below to see my other social media channels where you can like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and see me on the IG. So that'll do it for part 3 finale of episode 30, Brian's Jerky Journey, featuring Heidi Joe's Jerky. Hope you enjoyed this journey with me. Join me on the next one. Thanks. Brian's Jerky Journey is through. If you don't like jerky, go screw.